Namaste yogis and yoginis. In this class, we're going to put lots of emphasis on stretching out our hips to improve flexibility. So if anything doesn't work for you, please feel free to modify or skip the pose. We're going to start in hands and knees, stacking your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And open your fingers nice and wide. And we're gonna start with several hip circles to warm up our hips, starting to your right. Feeling your hip joints and keep pressing your fingertips down and relax your face and keep moving and keep flowing at your own rhythm and speed. And then reverse that directions to the other side. Okay, good. Come back to center to your neutral tabletop pose. And now we're gonna find knee circles. So lift your left knee off of the mat and start to find some knee circles away from your body, like 4 times. More likely making circles from your hips. Keep pressing your fingertips down and relax your gaze. And then reverse that directions. And now your circles turning towards your body. Okay, good. Come back to center. Put your knee down to your hands and knees. And on the other side. Lift your right knee off of the mat and start to find hip circles 4 times away from your body. Okay, good. Back to center and then reverse that directions. Last one. And then come back to your neutral tabletop pose. And now cross your ankles behind your back and walk your hands back as you bring your hips all the way down. And we're gonna meet in the middle of our mat. Knees bent, soles of your feet on the ground, hands behind your back. And go ahead, take your left ankle over your right knee or thigh. And flex your left toes. And lift your heart up. And then start to pull your left knee away from your chest and your mount. And also, if you want a deeper stretch in your hips, feel free to bring your right heel closer to your glute. And then actively keep pressing your left knee away from your chest and keep your heart up towards the sky while in this pose. And feel free to close your eyes. We're gonna stay here in this pose for about 30 seconds. Bring your awareness to your left hip as you breathe in and out through your nose. Okay, good. Unwind your left leg and second side. So take your right ankle over your left knee or thigh. And then feel free to bring your left heel closer to your glute for a deeper stretch. And flex your right toes and keep your heart up towards the sky. Don't forget to keep pressing your right knee away from your chest the whole time in this pose. And close your eyes and enjoy the sensation. And breathe in and out. Okay, good. Unwind your right leg and cross your ankles. Find your way back to your hands and knees. And now go ahead and bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Feel free to walk your right knee back. And bring your hips down and forward. Hands underneath your shoulders, pressing down as you keep lifting your heart up towards the sky. And feel free to stay here if this is enough for your stretch. Or option 2, turn your left knee out as you roll your left foot to the outer edge of the foot. And also you can go deeper by bringing your forearms to the earth. Bring your hands together. And we're gonna stay here for about 30 seconds. Breathe. And whenever you feel this is too much of a stretch, then feel free to go back to that previous option. Relax your gaze. Your hips are still down towards the earth. Okay, good. Slowly bring your palms down to the earth. And slowly bring your left knee back to your hands and knees. And all do the same thing on the other side. Bring your right foot to the front of your mat to the outside of your right hand. Feel free to walk your left knee back just a little bit more to feel more stretch in your left hip flexor. Stay here. But if you want more stretch, turn your right knee out as you roll your right foot to the outer edge of that foot. Hands underneath your shoulders. Keep pressing your hands down as you lift your spine up towards the sky. Shoulders away from your ears. If you wanna go deeper, come on down onto your forearms with your palms together and relax your gaze by relaxing your eyebrows and your hinge of your jaw, and lean into those beautiful sensations in your glutes and your hips. Okay, good. Place your palms down onto the earth. Lift yourself. Bring your right knee back through hands and knees and find your way down onto your child's pose. Arms out in front. Big toes come to touch. And your knees open or together. Rest your forehead on the ground. Relax your whole body for some rest. And then slowly lift yourself all the way up and take your feet to one side and bring the feet together in front and open your knees as wide as is comfortable. Coming into butterfly pose, feel free to grab the ankles or option 2, wrap around the front of your feet with your clasped fingers. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine as you press your hips down, and then on your exhale, fold over, hinging from your hips. Do not worry too much about how far down you can go. Only go so far your hips are still grounded, and feel free to place your elbows inside of your legs. Your spine still nice and long. And breathe. Okay, good. Slowly curl your torso all the way up and gently release your hands from your feet and bring your left shin in front and then bring your right shin on top of your left and flex your toes and that's totally okay if there is a gap between your right knee and left ankle. Place your hands onto your right knee and your left foot, spine nice and tall, and keep pressing your hips down to the earth. And feel free to stay there. Or option 2, bring your forearms onto your right leg. Bring your fingertips together. Or another option is that place your fingertips in front on the floor. Or you can go even further down onto your forearms on the earth. Bring your palms together. Find your own option, listening to your own hips. Keep pressing your hips down. Keep flexing your toes. And breathe. And embrace the process rather than fighting and then hating here. And then slowly curl your torso all the way up. Good job. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now right shin on the bottom and then left shin on top. Flex toes. Totally okay, there's a gap between your left knee and right ankle. Hands onto your leg. Relax your shoulders. Keep pressing your hips down to the earth. Find your own option with your arms. Forearms onto your leg with your palms together or fingertips together. Or option 2, fingertips in front on the mat. Or bring your forearms all the way down to the earth. Find your own answer, honoring your body. Wherever you are, keep pressing your hips down to the earth. Keep flexing your toes to protect your knees. Almost there. Stay with yourself. I really appreciate you being patient with yourself here. Almost there, one by one, little by little. Okay, slowly curl your torso all the way up. Unwind your legs and grab your left ankle with your right hand, bringing your left ankle closer to your right glute. And then bring your right leg on top of your left. And feel free to lift your hips up, bringing your knees closer together in one straight line if that's possible. And then lower your hips down, hands onto your feet. And slowly fold over, hinging from your hips, leading with your chest. Find your own edge. Stay there with your breath. Keep pressing your hips down to the earth. Soften the face. Soften the shoulders. And soften your heart. Okay, good. Slowly curl your toes all the way up. Second side. So your right leg on the bottom and left leg on top. Lift your hips up several times to find your knees in one straight line or closer together. Hands onto your feet. Spine nice and long. Deep breath in. As you exhale, fold over, hinging from your hips, leading with your chest. Keep pressing your hips down to the earth as you keep your spine nice and long. Shoulders away from your ears, and breathe. Okay, good. And slowly curl your toes all the way up. Hands behind your back. And unwind your legs and extend your legs out in front. And start to shake out your legs several times to get that beautiful blood flow back into our lower part of our body. And then come back to center and find the most comfortable seat. And bring your hands together at your heart center and close your eyes. And stay here for several moments to feel your hips. And I hope this class helps and now you find some freedom in those areas. And we'll end the class with lots of love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day.